My name's John Replogo. I live in Kau, lived there forever. And here we are again, the Kau CDP. And normally I wouldn't do it, but today I'm going to read this. I believe you all have copies. But I would like to thank you all for the last 3 sessions on the Kau CDP and your support in it. I would like to thank you all for passing our Kau CDP on its first reading. I was unable to attend the last hearing, but was overjoyed to hear that the amendment attempt failed. I understand the dilemma of wanting things to stay the way they are versus making change that will benefit all the people. Consider the following. Probably 95% of the children in our public schools today will not be able to own their own home or their own place in Hawaii, and much of Hawaii's land is being purchased by people from other places with more economic means. Hawaii has almost total dependence on imported food. Hawaii's population is growing faster than it can be sustained. Where will our citizens of Hawaii go to be part of their Aina? If every coastal and agrarian site is built over by the developer, then where will our citizens go? How will they feel? Not content, I would venture to say. We need to begin to make changes that will ensure a healthy future for all of Hawaii's citizens. Have you been to a PONC hearing? There, people are invoking their ancestors, their kupuna, even the iwi of ancestors, to convince commissioners that the piece of land being discussed should be saved, yet for others, yet not present, are future generations of people. It is as if the people here before you at present are somehow not worthy or important enough to just have this granted as a right of life. So we evoke our ancestors or people who are not present. There are tools available to the landowner to use to affect a different outcome should they desire. However, they will need to stand up and before the public to make their case. I invite you to engage in the change that will protect our people and our Aina today and in the future and move beyond the way it is to the way it can be. Please pass our Kau CDP. As the world population grows to more than 9 billion, science tells us that to create a world where nature and people can thrive together, we must act swiftly and with urgency to generate the biggest impact possible.
Thank you for your testimony. Thank you.
Anyhow, I drove in from Na'alehu, and I am against the Kau Community Development Plan. Bill 52 will not have the legal authority of an ordinance. It will not fulfill the original promise that Green Party Council member Bob Jacobson and his staff made to his constituents. I am calling the CDP a bait-and-switch smokescreen. The smokescreen has kept Kau Royals, Na'alehu development out of the public view. The CDP smokescreen hid the new sewer plant, which is going in upwind from the elementary school. And I brought this concern to last month's Environmental Management Commission. As usual, they ignored me. The Commission's countywide overall view is that developers should get free sewers. Then the free sewers will enable the developers to lower their construction cost, which is true. Then, theoretically, the kind-hearted developer will lower the sales price of his new homes, making them more affordable. That is the county mantra. Let's call it welfare for the business community. It is the old trickle-down economic theory from the old Reagan administration. It is also why the county ignored Na'alehu's 2007 SSFM sewer blueprint, which I bought last time, and the promise to 160 homeowners. We had a big sewer spill in Naalehu. That shouldn't have happened, but it did. And it's not in the newspaper. I just found out it's in an alternate media news, but there was one. All of this tomfoolery has brought the county into federal court. Now we have a limited time to build a new sewer in Naalehu. The department has limited time to hold a public meeting in Naalehu. They have not kept their old promises to the public, so the EPA will impose fines upon the county if DEM doesn't keep their promises made to the EPA. That's the big promise for the big sewer. Again, the CDP smokescreen has kept Naalehu's biggest planning issue, Ka'u Royal, hidden from the community. Environmental management hid the simple sewer plan approved by homeowners in 2004. The county will pay federal fines if they cannot move forward with their elaborate sewer plan, which helps the developers. Still, nobody will know about the new sewer treatment plant until after the county buys the property. Then they will hold a public meeting and cram it down our throats.
Thank you for your
This is top-down authority, plantation style. Thank you.
for your testimony. Okay, we'll go back to Ka'u with your last three testifiers.